rest of the world hears you, and the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
Emergency vehicles are there, understandably so, but of course the major concern is human loss. I mean, do you know if there were many people in the building?
Oh, another one just hit. Something else just hit. A very large plane just flew directly over my building, and there's been another collision. Can you see it? I can see it on this shot.
Today we've had a national tragedy. Two airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack on our country. I have spoken to the Vice President, to the Governor of New York, to the Director of the FBI, and I've ordered that the full resources of the federal government go to help the victims and their families and to conduct a full-scale investigation.
Eddie, talk to me. Eddie, are you there? Eddie?
"8:45 a.m. Just a moment in time. It may be the moment a mother waits in line for coffee on her way to work. The time when a son catches the subway on the way to class. A moment in time where a child is born and begins the rest of their life. 8:45 a.m. on September 11, 2001 was the last minute in the time of the normal we used to know. For on 8:46, American Flight 11 crashes into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. At 8:46, that's when we were all forced into a new way of normal, and how we would live our lives from then on. There would be thousands of innocent people that would not return home from what seemed to be a normal day for them until then. 343 FDNY firefighters responded to their last call. 60 police officers killed while coordinating the building's evacuations. 2,735 workers died innocently while making a living for their families. The minutes, hours, and days following 8:46 a.m. showed the world, our country, and ourselves how Americans unite in times of crisis. The countless stories of heroic and selfless acts on that day is why we should all have hope in America. America was wounded that day, but every one of us, whether you are old enough to remember or not, keeps our country united by just simply never forgetting what happened and keeping the victims in our memory. Now, we can't go back to 8:45 a.m., but we can shape every minute after that in a new normal. We are faced with the new normal once again 20 years later, and things may never be the same as we remember, and we may seem more divided than anyone can ever remember. But September 11th, 2001 shows us no matter what our differences, we will always come together when faced with a dramatic change in how we live our lives in the new normal. I believe in America. I believe in our heroes no matter if they believe they are or not, or forced into becoming one like thousands of Americans were on 9/11. Thousands of first responders put themselves on the line for strangers in a life and death situation. Those 343 FDNY firefighters will always be in the memory of the fellow firefighters and their families, but also in the legacies of everyone they did save on that day. To them and every hero in New York, on Flight 93, and in Washington, D.C., I pour a beer for you in hopes you'll enjoy it wherever you are now. God bless the NYPD, God bless the FDNY, and God bless